Warning: this podcast may be disturbing to some listeners. Due to the graphic nature, listener discretion is advised.
Keep the demon inside me. Keep the demon inside me. Keep the demon inside me.
Welcome from wherever you are. This is The Demon Inside with your host, John Venom. If you want to review a different episode of The Demon Inside, you can find them on Spotify or Anchor. And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. A new episode will come out every Monday. And now, to our show.
Keep the demon inside me.
We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Welcome back to The Demon Inside.
6:03, and we continue with a deadly school shooting, and we're learning more about what confessed gunman Nikolas Cruz told investigators during an 11-hour interrogation. The transcript is more than 200 pages long.
And while it was heavily redacted, we've learned that Cruz told the BSO detective that he heard a demon in his head. CBS 4's Riel Creighton is live from the Broward County Jail in Fort Lauderdale with the details. Good morning, Riel.
Good morning, Elliot and Lauren. Nikolas Cruz, according to the report, called himself a coward, a failure, stupid, even said he didn't deserve a drink of water during that hours-long interrogation. So now, for the first time since we learned of a confession, we are getting a much clearer picture of his state of mind right in the hours after that shooting. Police officers arrested Nikolas Cruz around 3:40 p.m. on February 14th. By about 6:15 that day, Cruz sat in front of a seasoned BSO detective to answer questions about one of the deadliest school shootings in American history. But it was comments that Cruz made while alone in that room that reveal much about his thinking. At one point he said, "Kill me, just expletive, kill me, expletive." The information is contained in a 217-page statement that the Broward State's Attorney's Office released Monday. During the interview with BSO Detective John Curcio, Cruz said he twice tried to kill himself and felt lonely and depressed for years, especially after his mother Linda died last November. He also said that he hears a voice or a demon in his head. Detective Curcio, what does the voice say to you? What does it tell you to do? Cruz, burn, kill, destroy. Curcio, okay, burn, kill, destroy what? Cruz, anything. The detective wasn't buying it, poking holes in Cruz's stories. At one point, Curcio said, "I think you're using the demon as an excuse." Cruz also said that he cuts himself. "Cut myself to the point where it just starts pouring," he said. Cruz said he cut himself on the morning of the shooting while he was out fishing. The topic of guns came up. Cruz said he owned several and bought them legally. The detective asked him about his AR-15. Detective Curcio, what made you choose out of all the guns to buy an AR-15? Cool looking, Cruz said. We also learned that Cruz had other violent plans, including an idea a week before the shooting at Stoneman Douglas to shoot up a park. You were going to start shooting people at the park? Curcio asked. Yeah, said Cruz. And did you have a city picked out for what park you wanted to do? Cruz nods his head no. No, what kept? I didn't want to do it. At the end of his interrogation at BSO, investigators let Zachary Cruz, Nikolas Cruz's brother, meet with him. They talked about their late mother. Zachary Cruz said, "What do you think Mom would think right now if she was?" Nikolas Cruz replied, "She would cry." Zachary agreed, "She would cry." We learn in that statement that Zachary's brother told him, "I know what you did today, but you are my brother, and I love you." We understand that the state's attorney's office is planning to release the video of that statement sometime later today. We're live in Fort Lauderdale. Riel Creighton, CBS 4 This Morning.
Hello, my Demon Insiders, and welcome back to The Demon Inside. Today we're going to be talking about Nikolas Cruz, or the Parkland school shooter. I really don't like talking about shooters that go in and kill kids, especially cowards like this one. But there's demons everywhere, and these demons get inside and they cause havoc and damage just like they did with with Nikolas Cruz. So I've listened over the interview he did, and I listened over some of the videos he made, and it's kind of hard to say that a demon was inside of him, but he had been saying this for a while. And so I'm not knowing whether or not he could hear a demon or not, but that's why we're doing this show. So after his mother passed away, he started hearing this demon who started telling him to do things. But before we get into all that, let me get into his videos, because he made 3 separate videos, and to me, he was telling everybody exactly what he was going to do. This should have been a warning. This should have been something that somebody should have seen and said, you know what, this guy is going to shoot up a school. I mean, it was there for everybody to see, but nobody saw it. Or at least nobody turned him in. Maybe that's where the demons come in, because they end up helping Nikolas Cruz to kill all these people. This is the first interview, or this is the first YouTube video he made. Take a listen to this.
Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna go take an Uber in the afternoon before 2:40. From there, I'll go onto school campus, walk up the stairs, unload my bags, and get my AR and shoot people down at the main courtyard. I'll wait, and people will die.
So on this video, he sounds very nonchalant, like if he was gonna say, oh, let's go to a movie, or let's take a bus ride, or whatever. He's basically saying he's gonna kill people, and he don't care. So is this Nikolas Cruz, or is this the demon inside? It's kind of hard to say, because if the demon was inside, how long was he in there to make him do this? And it's been known that demons have been in there in people for quite a bit. So was this Nikolas Cruz, or was this not? So here's the second one. Take a listen to this YouTube video.
Today is the day that it all begins. The day of my massacre shall begin. All the kids in school will in fear and hide. From the wrath of my power, they will know who I am. I am nothing, I am no one. My life is nothing and meaningless. Everything that I hold dear, I let go beyond your half. Every day, I see the world ending another day. I live a lone life, live in seclusion and solitude. I hate everyone and everything. With the power of my AR, you will all know who I am. I had enough of being told what to do and when to do. I had enough of telling me that I'm an idiot and a dumbass. But in real life, you're all the dumbass. You're all stupid and brainwashed by these fucking political government programs. You will all see, you will all know who my name is. My love for you, Angie, will never go away. I hope to see you in the afterlife. When one day or another, you will end and we'll all die.
So on this video, he talks about like different things about him not being anybody, being nobody. And demons like to do that. Demons like for people not to believe in them, because if you don't believe in them, they can do more to you. And if you know their name, which they hardly ever give out, with the name comes power. And they don't want you to have that power over them. So these demons are no one, nowhere, nothing. And that's what he's talking about. Now, the thing that really struck me as different is that he says something that sounds like, I live long lives. Listen to this. This is what I got from that.
I live a long life.
I live a long lives. I mean, most people would say I've lived a long life, or I've lived this long, but I live a long lives. That's something that sounds eternal, like forever. And nothing else lives forever except demons and angels. So the next video he makes it clear that he is going to be a shooter of a school. Take a listen to this third video.
Hello, my name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018. My goal is at least 20 people with an AR-15 and a couple tracer rounds. I think I can get done. Location is Stone Douglas in Parkland, Florida. It's going to be a big event. And when you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am. You're all going to die. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, yeah. Can't wait.
So as he was talking about shooting up people, I was listening to it very closely. And I don't know if it's just me. Maybe you could go back and listen to the episode with Ricardo Lopez. There's a part where Ricardo Lopez is saying that he's a monster. I'm a monster. And it somehow sounds just like this guy when he's making those little comments, and it's really freaky. So this kid goes and does what he's going to do at the school. And I'm not going to play any of that here because, you can look it up yourself. This guy killed 17 people. And it's very sad. But what I am going to play for you is the moment when the police cam, or the body cam of the police officer, when they catch him. So I want you to listen to this very closely because he says first that there's demons and that he hears voices. And it's not so much that first part that bothers me. It's what he says after, and you have to really listen because it's in the background. But he starts crying like, what did I do? Or what did you do? What did you do? And I think that's the moment he's talking to the demon that's inside of him. Try to listen to this.
What's going on? What's going on today, bro?
The demons, man.
Demons?
Voices.
Yeah, no problem.
Voices.
Voices and demons?
Where's the voices? What the f***? Where the f*** am I? Holy sh**. What happened?
Shut up. Just be quiet, man. Shut up.
What the fuck did you do?
I'm also on. Hey. How are you? Huh? Yeah.
We'll be right back after a few words from our sponsors. Welcome back to The Demon Inside. So this is the school shooter, this big tough guy that he said he was, that he said, "You're going to know my name." He was so confident in those videos, but now he's like a quivering little kid. He is a kid. They caught him an hour after the shooting. He was near a McDonald's. He wasn't trying to hide. He wasn't running from the law. I mean, he basically walked to the McDonald's, not even knowing what was going on. So again, was this the demon inside, or was this him? So, of course, they're going to send him to a psychiatrist. They have to find out his mental state, whether he was able to know the difference between right and wrong. And so, here's my problem with the whole thing is that if you know the difference between right and wrong, but you're possessed, will the demon just let you answer and give the right answers, or will he answer for you? Because throughout this whole thing, he starts talking to the psychologist, and he's still talking about the demons. He's saying, this is the demon that did this, not me. It's not until later on in the interview when the officer starts giving them the psychologist starts giving them different questions that he kind of lays off of the demon thing. So take a listen to this. I just want you to hear what he starts telling the police officer when they're in the interview room, and you decide for yourself. Take a listen.
You go to the hospital, the doctors clear you, and you're talking about demons. What are the demons?
Voices.
Well, tell me about it. What are the voices about?
It's another voice, the evil side.
Okay. And how long has that voice been going on?
Years.
Okay. When did it start, you think? When your mom passed?
It started in the words when my mom passed.
Okay. Did it start how many years before your mom passed, do you think?
When my father died.
Okay. Did you ever tell anybody about the voice? Never? And what does the voice say to you? Well, what does it tell you to do?
Burn, kill, destroy.
Okay. Burn, kill, destroy what?
Anything.
Okay. But have you ever burned, killed, or destroyed anything? What have you burned, killed, or destroyed?
Burned, just fire, set fire.
To what?
In a pit. Fire.
Oh, a fire pit. Okay, well, I mean, the voice told you to burn something, you built a fire in a fire pit. What's destructive about that? That's what fire pits are made for. What else did the voice tell you to do that's...
Kill animals.
Okay, have you ever killed animals?
Yes.
What kind of animals?
Birds.
Birds? Wild birds or people's pets? How do you kill them?
Birds.
How do you kill them?
Wait for them, kill them.
Oh, can't catch them, so how are you waiting for them?
Out in the grass. Wait for a bird to come up.
There's no way, man. I'm a bird lover. There's no way. You can't catch a bird, Holmes.
No, I mean like...
With a pelican? Oh, okay. Where's your pelican?
It broke.
Okay. All right, so the voices tell you to hurt animals and start fires in the fire pit. And you never told anybody. You never told your mom. You ever told your brother? You told Zach about it. All right, now I asked you earlier what Zach's phone number was. Do you really remember it or not?
No.
Where's your phone at now? Was it on you when the police stopped you?
No.
What'd you do with it?
I don't know. I lost it.
But is Zach's phone number in your... No? When was the last time you spoke to Zach?
Last month.
Okay, where's he living with? Who's he living with? You're staying with your friend brother. Who's he staying with?
I don't know.
You don't know? When you talked to him last month, did he tell you who he was staying with?
No.
Is he staying with some kind of relative?
To me, this line of questioning is very telling because he doesn't remember anything about where his brother's staying, where he was staying. I mean, he's at a loss. He doesn't know what's happened to him.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay, what do you think about that while we're talking? Because other than Zach, who else have you told about this voice? No one. Okay. And I can't remember, did you say you told your mom before she passed? No? Okay, so Zach's the only one you ever told. How about Emily? Did you ever tell Emily about the voice?
I think I did.
You think you did? You're not sure, though?
Not sure.
You know Emily's last name?
Renner.
Renner? Okay. Is she still a student out there?
Huh?
Is she still a student out at Douglas?
She doesn't go to Douglas.
She doesn't go to Douglas anymore? All right. So let's talk about the last couple days. When was the last time you heard the voice?
Yesterday.
What time was it yesterday?
It was at night.
Okay. And where were we at?
Work.
You're at work? So you're at Dollar Tree. And what's the voice telling you?
Hurt people.
To hurt people. Hurt people at Dollar Tree? Or hurt people?
Hurt people in general.
Okay. Doesn't say specifically who? All right. So what happens? Did you hear the voice this morning or no? Okay, what's the voice saying this morning? Okay, let's talk about it. Did the voice didn't tell you to take Uber, right?
Yes, it did.
It did?
Yes.
The voice said take Uber.
Yes.
Did the voice?
The voice is in me.
You're the voice.
No, in here.
Okay, it's in your head.
Yes.
What is it? A male voice or a female voice?
Now.
Male. Can you tell how old the voice is?
My age.
Okay. Do you have a good voice too, or just a bad voice? Is there a voice inside you that says, do good things? No?
So it's bad.
Can't be. You held down a job for 2 years. If you were doing things bad, you wouldn't be able to hold a job down for 2 years, right? Okay. I mean, look.
It's me and then my bad side.
I understand. Everybody's got a quote good and bad side. There's people.
No, it's a voice. The voice is in here, and then it's me. It's just regular me. Just trying to be a good person.
Okay. But obviously, again, when you say it's a voice, it's you. It's all you. The voice is you as well.
Yeah.
The voice didn't force you to do anything, right?
No, the voice did. It's two voices. There's one half that's a good and then the bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, the voice tells me to go to lunch and not pay for my meal, but I pay for my meal because I know that's the right thing to do, right? You've asked 2 or 3 times to me today that you don't deserve stuff. Since me and you have been talking, have you heard the voices? What's it said?
Cut yourself.
For you to cut yourself. Does the voice like me?
Huh?
Does the voice like me?
He doesn't trust you.
Why doesn't he trust me? I'm pretty relaxed, ain't I?
I'm trying to figure that out too.
Well, what doesn't he like about me? I mean, I'm kind of grinning because I want to know what the voice's problem is with me. What doesn't he like about me? I treated you fairly. I've given you water. I talked nice to you. You know.
You're too nice.
I'm too nice. Yeah. How many times has the voice talked to you while we've been in the room here together?
A lot.
Has the voice said jump out of the chair and do anything bad to that policeman?
Saying kill yourself now.
I don't really believe there is a voice, to be honest with you.
Voice.
No, I don't think there is.
So from this part on, it's pretty much the police officer trying to say that this is all his fault. He did this whole thing, and he tries to praise them, saying, you like guns and you want to be a ranger, and come on, fess up. You got to be a man. A ranger is a man, And so when Nikolas Cruz decides that the demon isn't helping him, or he's not believing that the demon's inside of him, Nikolas Cruz goes ahead and changes his mind about it, and he says, yeah, I did it. Well, of course he did. I mean, we all know he did. The thing was he driven by a higher entity to do this? And that's what I'm trying to get to that point. Because these higher entities, these demons, have a way of messing everybody up. And with all the chaos and the struggles and everything that everybody's going to go through after these school shootings, I mean, it's really going to wake up people to this world to see it in a different light. And that's what demons want. Demon wants for the people to get scared, not just for themselves, but for their children. And they're basically saying nobody is off limits. We take and we do what we want when we want. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I will see you next week. Take care, my Demon Insiders. Don't forget to subscribe to The Demon Inside on Spotify, Anchor, or any other podcast directory, or through our website, anchor.fm/The Demon Inside. A new episode of The Demon Inside comes out each Monday. Let us know what you think and join the conversation on our Demon Inside Facebook page and on Instagram. We thank you for listening and hope you'll join me next Monday for a new Demon Inside. If you enjoyed this episode, tell your friends. I'm John Venom. We'll see you next time, if I don't get possessed. The Demon Inside was created and written by James Porter. It's a production of Venomous Entertainment. Theme music, Demon Inside, is on the album Conjure One by Reese Fulber. Background music was created by Lucas King.